What it do? What it do? What it do? Steelers crew, Steelers Nation, stand up, stand up, stand up, baby. Ha ha! It is Victory Sunday. The Steelers defeated the Atlanta Falcons with the score of 19-16. Must-win ball game for the Steelers. A big win coming off of Monday Night Football against the Indianapolis Colts. A short week this week, and they improved their record to 4-7, and we go into Atlanta on the road, and we get a victory, baby. We improve our record to 5-7 again. Coming in as a must-win game. A lot of things, at stake today, man. A lot of things at stake. Um, how about just a two-game winning streak? Let's start there. Something as simple as that. A two-game winning streak. Something that we need, and we got it, baby. We got it, baby. We got it. We got it. We got it. I'm super pumped. I'm super excited. Uh Steelers win 19-16 in ATL. They dominated the first half, man. The Steelers look real good. Once again, the offense looked amazing. First half, the opening drive, they go down and they convert four third down conversions. They start out 4 for 4. And then the final one, they came up a little short and ended up having to kick a field goal. But impressive the first half. They go in with the big lead, 16 first half points, and we've been seeing that over the last few weeks from these Steelers. Kenny Pickett is looking a lot more comfortable out there. Um, he's been looking a lot more comfortable out there, right? And and it continued today in that first half. It continued today. Um, wow, wow, wow! Just big win, man. Big, 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 big Steelers victory. Fast forward to the second half. It's a tale of two halves. The offense looks amazing the first half. Come out second half, looking bad, man. Looking rough. And it happened again today. And the game ended up being a lot closer than what it needed to be. With those second half struggles by the offense, man. But Kenny Pickett, no interceptions today. No interceptions today. Once again, fifth straight game, no ints, and you know that's big time right there. That's showing his progression. That's showing his growth. Mike Tomlin did mention that. The fact that he's not throwing picks anymore. 5 straight quarters or whatever, not throwing picks anymore. That's big time, and that's showing that he's growing. And you saw it in the first half again today. The offense opened up a little bit, and Kenny looked nice, man. He was hitting some nice passes again. They came out the gates, converted 4-4, third down conversion, so that was huge. And a lot of that was to the credit of Kenny Pickett. So little by little, we're getting it together, man. Little by little, we are getting it together. Let me give you some stats today. Total stats for the game. Total team stats. The Steelers had 351 to Atlanta's 306. Passing yards, 197 for Pittsburgh Steelers. Only 160 passing yards from the Atlanta Falcons. Rushing yards, it was a battle today. It was a battle out there, man. It was a lot of between the tackle running going on, and we expected that coming in. Najee Harris and the Steelers racked up 154 total rushing yards, and on the other side, they were solid as well. Atlanta, led by Patterson, they racked up 146 total rushing yards. First downs, 22 for our Steelers, 18 for the Falcons. Third down efficiency, 6 of 12. Remember, Pittsburgh they started the game out that first drive, 4-4 on third down. They finished 6 of 12. So that tells you how, the offense kind of digressed a little bit, as the game went along. But it's all good. We got the victory, baby. 3 of 10 for Atlanta. Pittsburgh made some big, big plays on third down, some key stops on third down. And that definitely contributed to the Steelers' win. Total plays 65 from Pittsburgh to Atlanta's 53, which means we won. Time of possession, the time of possession battle, 32 minutes and 55 seconds for the Steelers to only 27 minutes and 5 seconds for the Falcons. Sacks allowed, zero sacks allowed by the offensive line, zero sacks, zero interceptions, and you controlled the ball game. You won the time possession battle. You know that's going to lead to some wins, especially with this defense, man. Especially with this defense. So that's very very good. Penalties, 7 penalties for the Steelers for 30 yards, 6 penalties for Atlanta for 48 yards. Again, no interceptions thrown, and also no fumbles lost. Now there was one by Deontay Johnson there. It ended up being overruled, but it was a momentum shifter indeed, man. Atlanta was coming back. You know, they had cut the lead to 6, at 13 to 19. And it was a pass play to Deontay Johnson, and he fumbled, and Atlanta clearly recovered it. But they said that Deontay didn't complete the catch. He didn't. He lost possession, or he didn't have control of it when he took that second step. It was a tough play. I thought it was a fumble, but it got overturned, and I'm glad it did. Because that definitely would have changed momentum of the game. Because once again, Atlanta was dry. They were looking to drive. Um, the momentum had shifted, and they had just cut the lead down to 6. And if they would have got that ball back, they would have been in excellent position to score a touchdown. So I'm glad that play got overturned. But again, this is what you want with a young offense, a rookie quarterback. No interceptions, no turnovers, period. No fumble losses or anything. Again, no interceptions. So big credit to Kenny Pickett there. And then no sacks allowed. You want to find ways to help your rookie QB, and we did that. No sacks allowed. So that's big time, big time, big time, big time right there. What else we got? Let me give you the Steelers stats. So Kenny Pickett finished the game 16 to 28, 197 yards, 1 touchdown, zero interceptions, and that gives him a QB rating, QB passer rating of I think like around 91%, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to Kenny Pickett, man. He's improving little by little. He's improving, and making some plays. He made some plays with his arms, made some nice throws. He had a nice touchdown throw to Connor Hayward. Shout out to Connor Hayward. Of course, the younger brother of Cam Hayward, right? Steelers legend Cam Hayward, and Steelers captain, veteran, all that, Cam Hayward. But nice touchdown throw to him. Again, Connor Hayward, that's his first touchdown in the NFL. It was a nice play. The Steelers were driving. It was like the third possession of the game. Steelers were driving down, impressive drive, and they capped it off. Connor Hayward was on the inside. They had 5 out, 5 deep. Connor Hayward was on the inside. Very nice row. Well, he was in the middle, in between the outside receiver and the inside receiver. He was in the middle on that right side, and ran the post. And Kenny Pickett threw a pretty ball to him. Very, very nice. Najee Harris had himself a ball game today. 17 carries, 86 yards, 5 yards per carry. Wow. That is Najee Harris football. That is Steelers football. That's what we need. Benny Snell, he stepped in as well. 6 carries, 24 yards. Kenny Pickett, he had 7 carries, 14 yards, extended some plays. Pat Freiermuth, 3 catches, 76 yards, 25-yard average. He had a big play. The Steelers' longest passing play of the season went to Pat Freiermuth. There was a lot of yak in that one. So big shout out to him. Deontay Johnson, 5 catches, 60 yards, 12 yards per average. Connor Hayward, we talked about him. He had a 17-yard touchdown catch for his only catch of the game. Disappointing game for George Pickens. He was very, very frustrated today. He only had 1 catch, 2 yards. And there was a scene on the sideline. He was pretty pissed off. He threw his helmet and, threw a little fit, which I understand it. As talented as he is, only 1 catch, 2 yards. So We got to find a way to get him the ball. But nevertheless, the Steelers win, man. They came up big at the end. It came down to defense, because Atlanta did have the ball. They got the ball back at the end of the game, down by only 3. So, the Steelers melted the clock a bit. And the defense stepped up. Minka Fitzpatrick got an interception, sealed the deal. But a fun game, man. Fun game, fun game. The offense was great in the first half, struggled in the second half. Defense only gave up 2 touchdowns the entire game. So shout out to them. Well, sorry, was it 2 touchdowns? No, 1 touchdown. 1 touchdown the entire game. So shout out to the defense. And it came late in the third quarter. So again, shout out to the defense. And a tough victory on the road against a NFC opponent. So it's not an AFC North opponent that we're familiar with, the NFC opponent. And they got the W. What more can you ask for? They got the W. And there's a lot of things, that's still in play for the Steelers. A lot of us watched the Steelers off. They said they were pretty much done. With their early struggles, but they're still in it. At a record of 5-7, Baltimore did win today. They're at the top of the division, sitting at 8-4. But guess who we play next week? The Steelers play Baltimore. They host Baltimore at home. So very, very big game. 5-7. We win that game. And improves our record to 6-7. We inch closer and closer to a winning record. We know that's on the line for Mike Tomlin. He's never had a losing record. So we want to get that winning record. So we inch closer towards that next week, with the win 6-7. And not only that, we can inch closer to a playoff berth because, these wins, back-to-back wins, the Steelers are still in the mix to make the playoffs. And take it a step further, they can still win the AFC North. The AFC North is still up for grabs. Cincinnati, they're playing Kansas City today. They're Cincinnati 7-4. So we'll see how that shapes out. Baltimore did win. They're top of the division, sitting at 8-4. So we'll see what happens with that. Again, we play them next week, and then we play them again. I believe the second to last game of the season. So we have 2 games remaining against Baltimore. So the AFC North is wide open. Of course, we split things with Cincinnati. And then, we still have a game remaining against Cleveland. They beat us once. We have another game remaining. Sean Watson returned to their lineup today, or he made his debut in their lineup today. I believe they won. So they're 5-7 as well. So the AFC North is wide open. So it's a lot at stake. The season is not lost. The Steelers can, salvage this season. A horrendous start. They can salvage this season, have a winning record, make the playoffs, and still possibly win the AFC North. So very excited about that. So next weekend, it's going down 1 p.m. Eastern time at Aquashore Stadium in Pittsburgh. You got the 5-7 Steelers taking on the visiting AFC North division rival, still a rival, 8-4. They're top of the AFC North, the Baltimore Ravens. So that is a must-win game, must-win game. And quick note about that game: Lamar Jackson did leave today. He had a knee injury. He limped off the field and did not return. So that's something to keep an eye out on. As it is Ravens week, that is something to keep an eye out on. All right. But the Steelers win, man. Steelers win. Big win. 19-16 in Atlanta. Now, Atlanta is a struggling team themselves, but they're still trying to keep pace in the NFC South. And we went up there and we got the job done, especially on a short week. It was a very short week, Monday Night Football, all that good stuff. So, we got the W. That's all that matters. Kenny Pickett, had himself a decent game. Again, he had like a 90 QB rating, QBR, if you will. No interceptions. He wasn't sacked today, threw a touchdown. So he's improving, little by little. That's all we can ask for. He looked very, very good, in that first half. And, he did also complete a pass to Deontay Johnson. They trusted him, down the stretch, when you thought we would be running the clock. It was a second down play. He found Deontay Johnson. They trusted him to throw the ball, and he completed it. And it picked up a first down, and it helped us milk that clock a little bit more on our way to a victory. All right, so here we go, Steelers. Here we go, baby. Steelers win. Tomorrow's Victory Monday. Enjoy that. And it's Ravens week, baby. It's Ravens week. Again, a lot at stake. A lot at stake. A lot at stake. We extended our winning streak to 2. We try to do it again next Sunday against the Ravens. Extend that thing to 3. And we're playing for a lot, man. A winning record. We're playing for that. A playoff berth. That's still in reach. And the AFC North is still in reach. Ladies and gentlemen, hear me loud. I know I keep saying it, but the AFC North is still in reach. So we got a lot to play for. So let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Here we go. You guys enjoy your week. Steelers win, so that's going to make it a lot better. Do me a favor, like this video, drop a comment, just drop a Steelers win or drop a here we go, if you're excited about today's victory. And, we'll catch you guys later. We'll catch you guys later. We'll catch you guys later. Once again, Steelers win in Atlanta, 1916. Up next, the Steelers will host next Sunday at Acrisure Stadium. They will host the visiting AFC North leading Baltimore Ravens. They come in with a record of 8-4. Steelers 5-7. Look to improve our record to 6-7. So we'll get you all ready and excited and pumped up for that as the week progresses. All right. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Steelers Nation, stand up. Salute to you. Salute to all of you. We'll catch you guys later. It's Steelers over everything. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a beautiful week. Happy holidays. Peace.